Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Lois, and welcome back to Super Hostile Modded Dalania. In the last episode, we teleported here to Dalan City, which is over that direction, I guess, technically. And there was this castle that's being built. I figured this would be the best place to kind of set up a base. Yeah, there's a big town over there. And that's what we've been doing. We've been setting up in the practice area. Might have got a spoiler. I was working on something. I did something. And it's not going to be the clearest thing. But we have a map now. So I have a resource pack that took the map that's provided with this map download. The yeah, Dalania download. It comes with this map that is super like cool and it's a really neat map. And let's take our shield off. I don't have any armor on because it's really hot here, which is kind of awful. I can't wait to get things that regulate our temperature later, but anyways, there's this giant map. I had to make some changes to it, and I basically made a resource pack. This is there's a painting here, there's 2 paintings, another painting, and then 2 more paintings, so it's 6 paintings in total. I have another version of the map that would be a 4x4, a 4x4, and then 4 2x2s paintings. But it was huge, and I figured this one would be better for now. And it gives us kind of an idea of where we're at, what's going on, and everything. It is impossible to read. There's something of Fools. I believe it's Desert of Fools. Centauran Island. So we've got to work with what we've got, basically. We started down on, I think, this island. This is the tutorial island. We could have went, I believe that is the Siren's Cove there. There's a town, one of the towns is here. There's a couple towns up here. We are right here where the cursor is on this island. And there's a bridge that goes across. We're at that like castle thing. So today what we're going to do is we're going to explore up this direction. There are like 4 different ruins. We're going to try to find this ruins and see what we can find. But before we go there, I want to level up our building skills. And hopefully we can. We can't. So reason why is chests are great, but we're playing modded and we can make warehouses. A warehouse is not too terrible to actually make. We need paper, which we can make. And then it's just a bunch of wood and chests for small storage. Really quite easy. And it is a quest as well. We'll get some more stuff with it. And basically, I want to start setting up a warehouse. However, we need experience. So, I used up all of the experience bottles I had. We do have some intestines. That's not going to help too much. What else can we do for experience? We could smelt things. But I don't know what exactly we have that would be worth smelting. So, you know what? We will deal with that later, and I think the best way to handle this entire situation, one, we're going to put some horse armor on our horse, so he's nice and protected. And yeah, that map is the map is going to be useful. Hopefully I don't accidentally smack it and break it, but let's put our armor back on, and we're going to just start dumping things off. I want to keep a few things, so we're going to want to keep this. In the files of this map as well, there was a thing that talks about the skills, and we are currently a fighter. Fighter is not bad. Fighter is pretty good, but I think at some point we're going to want to be a paladin. Paladin looked like it had the best like skills at the higher tier. But we'll see what all that has to offer us later. And if we had some copper, which we don't, we could make some stuff. So You know what? We can get some copper. Let's, first of all, make a furnace. Just a standard furnace. That is a task. And we're going to try to complete some quests. So we have furnace. I don't care about too much of this. The loot crate will take. A lot of the stuff we'll do later. And then we can also grab, I don't care about the farming stuff, but I want this copper chest plate and these copper tools because we can smelt them up and get nuggets, which is going to let us do other things. I guess let's just take a piece of charcoal and smelt up this guy. And all of this is just to get some more experience. This stuff is good, but nothing that we need right now. Mining stuff. We have a stone pickaxe. I don't know that we can get, let's see. Can we get copper? We could use a copper. So let's switch those out. And go ahead and smelt up all these tools. I don't really care about it. We have an iron sword. Iron sword's going to be slightly better. And if we have enough, we can. Perfect. And then from this, we can get a light copper body, which is early armor, which is one thing that gives us levels. So that's all I wanted. So let's go ahead and then we want to increase building to 9. Perfect. While we're at it, let's get some more. We can get some magic. And that is actually going to complete more quests. And we can get the reforging station. We need magic 6 and gathering 6. So magic is now 6. Gathering, we don't have quite enough. We can get a little bit more. Alright, regardless, I mean, we can go ahead and use this guy. And can that give us the 2 levels? Perfect. So we completed this whole thing. We can start getting into wands and magic craft and all that kind of stuff if we wanted to. We could do more farming. I did make some shears so that I could get the wool. There's a sheep roaming around so that we can have that. But what we're going to do is we're going to ignore all of these chests. For the record, the guard towers here have 4 chests up top with bows and a ton of arrows. So if we ever need more arrows, we have plenty to grab. We got an iron ingot. That's kind of cool. Alright, so we need paper. And wood. So that should be everything we need to make one of these guys. And then we're going to want like 3 of those. Sure, why not? And that is going to give us, I'm going to grab more of these things. And we're going to keep some stuff in there. But we can now put control, the warehouse control block, and we can start, you know, having a storage system. So let's just put it here. Let's keep it right here. Unfortunately, because of everything else, we could also put it here and then have the storage stuff back here. I think that's what we'll do. And we can just put this stuff back here. We'll get some torches back here. There is a ton of stuff down here. And then we can also set up, like, you know, farms and whatnot if we want. And we'll have to get some other stone bricks. I'll have to go through the actual, you know, entrance, everything like that. It'll be fine. So now what we can do is the wonderful, wonderful thing of we're going to put some of these stations down. You know what, we'll move our bed. And we'll put some of the stuff over here. So we have our reforging station. We have our... We can have furnaces over here. We'll get an automatic furnace set up at some point. We'll have our crafting station. Do we have stone bricks? We do. Let's put one stone brick here. And then we'll put our bed over here. And might as well sleep. That way we can go off and adventure in the morning. So I think this is empty. Perfect. I will probably sort enchanted books again like I did in the last map. But let's keep wood on us. A stack of wood. We'll keep some... We'll just keep some stuff on us for now. So let's go ahead and start dumping everything in here. So we want to keep one of every wooden tool. Everything else can start going. We'll keep a stack of blocks, stack of logs, and just gotta dump everything in here so that we can go adventuring. We're gonna keep gold on us as well. And our horses. So, and some extra food. We'll keep that on us as well. Why not? Stack of that. And another set of blocks. Perfect. Okay, everything else into here it goes. We do want leads, and we do want fences, which apparently I didn't have anymore, but that's okay. Alright, that looks good enough. Let's put our shield back on. We have a bucket. We can actually use the bucket. So we'll grab some water at some point. And honestly, the map is useless. It's not terribly informative. So let's grab our horse. And let's start heading out of here. So, let's get rid of these guys. I wish I could vein mine, but that is not in this mod pack. And we are going to have to kind of deal with a broken bridge. We're going to have to fix it a little bit. But let's just get a nice opening so that we can easily come back in here. And yeah, we're going to want to take things slow at first just because of... You know, broken bridge. Yeah, there is a bit of a gap here. Let's try to make the center relatively safe. And I don't know if there's more. At some point we'll want to grab some water. But that should not be too much. There's a lot more. Okay. So let's just... I think the horse will go on the center just fine. I really don't want to lose this horse into the water, but we deal with what we deal with. I also realize that there is a slight problem that we need to take care of before we can go back. So I'll tell you guys what. I'm going to bridge across here. I'm going to go collect some more blocks and all that kind of fun stuff. And I will bring you guys back in once we've made it across this bridge. Alright, so I went back to the town, got a bunch of supplies. I have more stuff in my inventory, including a bit more food, some more torches, that kind of stuff. And I've rebuilt the bridge, so at least a little bit, so we can continue onwards. And we are now in a mesa biome. Kind of cool looking. So you can kind of see a road up this direction. if I remember by the map, which, I'll be honest, I'm probably gonna... There's stuff here. Interesting. I'm gonna stay on the road, though. We are really, really hot, which is unfortunate. And here are some ruins. So let's see what's here. Gonna go to the town center first. There's zombies. Alright. Ow. We are too hot. We need to get our horse down, and we need to cool off. This is awful. Alright, we're cooling down. I don't know where my horse went. That horse is so fast and always just disappears on me. So I'm gonna want to... I'm not entirely sure what this area is. Welcome to something that starts with a D. So one thing that I'm probably going to end up doing is I'm going to print off in real life the map and see if that doesn't help. Oh man, as bad as it is, this is terrible. We need to get some cooling stuff. How bad is it to get cooling? Cooling goo requires ice, packed ice. We saw that before. It was kind of terrible to get. We can get rid of this stuff. We could cheese things a little bit. Hope I spot in a hot area and I'm dying. Yeah, we're gonna grab some goo packs to cool off, and that way we can actually do something and not. All right. So keeping the hotbar for additional cooling. All right, we will get rid of the shovel for now. Where did my horse go? That is a big question. Yeah, we're still burning up. So let's get under here. My gosh, these guys have speed. Not much damage, but a lot of speed. Let's break the spawner. And that is a quest thing. Alright. This silverfish, great. I don't know where my horse went. Alright, we need to cool off. There are mugmas. Where did my horse go? My horse didn't die, did he? Leather cap, uncommon leather. There's a lot of stuff we have. We need to take our armor off. I believe I can't remember what all like affects heat. But where did my horse go? My horse, the horse is really, really fast, which is very unfortunate. And we're gonna have to. I mean, I could always summon a new horse. I did grab some more stuff so that we could do that, but I'd rather not. You know, if I don't have to, I'd rather not. So weird. Alright, let's get in here. Skeletons. Skeleton warriors, not too much of an issue. I just want to make my way up here. This spawner decided not to be anything but a pig spawner. I'm going to break that for the sake of... It shouldn't be like that. And these chests did not generate properly. There's something going on. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to fall. We're going to cool off. And I'm going to figure out what I can do with the horse missing. We're gonna have some problems very soon if we don't cool off. I need to deal with that. Let's see. We have just leather armor on. That is just, I think leather armor doesn't keep you as hot. Alright, there's nothing in there. I don't believe my horse got shot. I have no idea. But these are ruins. They haven't had too much that's super interesting. We're gonna need to get out of here sooner rather than later. So I will tell you guys what. Let's unfortunately abandon our horse. We need to drink. I don't know why the cool packs are not working. If I hold it, does it work better? I don't know. We need to drink. Unfortunately, because of the heat, we are going to have issues. Yeah, we lost our horse. The horse is gone. I don't know if right-clicking this. So right-click and hold to activate. Keep on hotbar for additional cooling. Doesn't seem to be working too well. Alright, well, let's go ahead, and I have some more horses we can spawn. Let's go ahead and horse will eventually like us. It is starting to get a little bit cooler because it's beginning to become night. But like, yeah, this is. I mean, I could give him sugar. I could give him. You know what? I'm not giving you a golden apple, but I never used a golden apple, so I could. We're just gonna brute force this. There we go. Now we're friends. So I have some saddles. We're just gonna put a saddle on you. And you are not nearly as fast as the riding horse was. Are mushrooms like... Oh, hey, we're starting to get some of the modded mobs, other than the Mugmas. So it looks like a lot of the town here is all the same kind of stuff. I don't know how much of these ruins are actually going to be good to deal with. A lot of zombies. We're starting to get kind of nasty mobs, so I think we should start heading back home. Yes, very quickly. And I should have slept, but at least it's not going to be. At least it's not going to be as bad in terms of lag spike. In terms of. Man, this horse is slow. There's our horse. Harpies. Alright, horse, you're abandoned. This horse is so much faster. It got so far away. Okay, So what we're going to want to do is we need to deal with the heat thing. And I'm not entirely sure what's going to be the best way to do that. I don't even know what that was. But let's get across the bridge where it's relatively safe. And I think what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to figure out some way to not die of heat. And the other thing we're going to have to do is make sure that we have in our hotbar, or at least in our inventory, a lead and an oak fence when we want to get off of our horse. So let's take these off, put our normal armor on, and we have some red tokens. Let's go ahead. What else did we get? We got a spawner. We can get some levels. And something that we're going to want to do, I actually wonder how bad is it to make a waystone? These are going to be super important. It's going to be terrible to make them, but they are going to be super important. So, what else do we have? We got the warehouse. Let's go ahead and take that. I'm going to put it away because I don't really want to use it. We have, wrong button, some spawners. So let's open these. Loot list 2. We got a heart container. I'll take that. And just a bunch of random junk. So let's get most of this stuff. Throw this away. Does it actually have no use? It does not. Okay. So let's just do exactly that. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to call the episode here. I am going to do a couple things. Like I said, I briefly mentioned, I am going to actually print out a physical copy of the map so that I can like see it, because who does that anymore? I do. That's who. And then what we're going to do is we're going to figure out a way to get cool. If we can get some cool lining material, this cooling goo, and then we can turn this into, it doesn't even matter, we could do just the boots. So we need 4 of these, so we need 2 packed ice. I'm going to see if I can't get some ice somehow, some way. And if I can, that is going to be perfect. So I'm gonna also get together a bunch of water, so we can have a bunch of water to drink, and we're gonna keep some of the stuff in here. And the next time, we are going to head back out and go basically the same direction, and hopefully not have the issue of burning up everywhere we go. And we might skip the smaller, so I believe where we were, we're not going to be able to read it. It's up there. It's that marking right there. There's a bigger city to the east, and then if we just keep heading north, we'll eventually run into that. But we cleared that much space very quickly, so I'm not too worried about travel time. We'll see, though, in the future. I might edit some of that stuff out. Anyways, I'm rambling at this point, so that's going to be it for today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!